Thank you for listening to a nighttime adventure bedtime story from nighttimeadventures.com. Visit our website to view hundreds of exciting bedtime stories for children of all ages.
The Nighttime Adventures of Max, Molly, Mayla, and Miko, The Mysterious Map. Chapter 1, The Mysterious Map. Max, Molly, Mayla, and Miko were the best of friends, and they shared a unique bond. Little did they know that on this particular night, as they lay down to sleep, their connection would take them on an extraordinary adventure. As they drifted into the dream world, the four friends found themselves standing together in a moonlit clearing surrounded by an enchanted forest. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves overhead, and the air smelled of wildflowers and fresh earth. The stars twinkled like diamonds in the night sky, casting a shimmering glow over the landscape. Curiosity piqued, Max, Molly, Mayla, and Miko decided to explore the magical forest before them. They wandered along a winding path, marveling at the fantastical flora and fauna. The forest was filled with trees of every shape and color, and the ground was covered in a soft, luminescent moss that seemed to dance with every step they took. As they ventured deeper into the woods, they encountered friendly creatures that looked like they had leaped straight out of a storybook. They met a wise old owl who hooted riddles, a family of singing frogs, and even a group of tiny, mischievous fairies that darted around their heads, giggling and playing tricks. The further they traveled, the more they realized that this was no ordinary forest. The air seemed to hum with an energy that whispered of magic and mystery. Max, a brave and adventurous boy, was filled with excitement, his eyes wide with wonder. Molly, a kind-hearted and imaginative girl, was equally captivated by the beauty and enchantment that surrounded them. Mayla, a loyal and intelligent dog, sniffed the air, sensing that they were on the brink of something truly extraordinary. Miko, a clever and curious cat, was equally entranced, his whiskers twitching with excitement as he prowled alongside his friends. Suddenly, Max spotted something unusual on the ground. He bent down and picked up a small piece of paper that appeared to have been torn from a larger document. The paper was covered in strange markings and symbols that seemed to shimmer in the moonlight. Molly, Mayla, and Miko gathered around, each of them fascinated by the mysterious paper. As they continued along the path, they discovered 3 more similar pieces of paper, each one as intriguing as the last. The friends realized that they had found parts of a magical map. They decided to stop and examine the pieces more closely. The symbols on the papers appeared to be ancient and mysterious, perhaps the key to unlocking a long-forgotten treasure. The 4 friends eagerly discussed what the map might lead to, a hidden kingdom, a trove of magical artifacts, or maybe even a doorway to another world. Max, Molly, Mayla, and Miko, excited by the possibility of a grand adventure, agreed that they must follow the map and uncover its secrets. They pieced together the fragments as best they could and tried to decipher the enigmatic symbols. As they puzzled over the map, they began to notice that each fragment had a unique symbol that seemed to correspond to a different part of the forest. Max's piece had a symbol that looked like an ancient oak tree. Molly's fragment bore the image of a sparkling lake. Mayla's piece featured a colorful meadow, and Miko's displayed a majestic waterfall. The friends speculated that perhaps the treasure they sought was hidden in these 4 locations. They decided to split up, each taking a piece of the map and venturing off in search of their respective symbols. Max, confident and daring, felt certain that he could find the treasure hidden beneath the ancient oak. Molly, with her creativity and intuition, was confident that her intuition would guide her to the treasure by the sparkling lake. Mayla, with her keen sense of smell and unwavering loyalty, was eager to explore the colorful meadow, while Miko, the agile and resourceful cat, believed that the majestic waterfall held the key to the hidden treasure. Before they split up, the friends made a pact to meet back at the moonlit clearing once they had completed their individual quests. They knew that they could rely on each other, and that their friendship would give them the strength to face whatever challenges awaited them in the enchanted forest. With a mix of excitement and anticipation, Max, Molly, Mayla, and Miko said their goodbyes and ventured off in separate directions, each one determined to uncover the secrets of their piece of the map. They knew that their nighttime adventure would test their courage, their wits, and their bond, but they couldn't wait to see what wonders lay in store for them. As the four friends disappeared into the depths of the magical forest, they could feel the energy of the ancient trees and the whispering wind guiding them on their journey. The forest seemed to come alive around them, teeming with magic and mystery. Each of them knew that this adventure would be unlike anything they had ever experienced before, and they eagerly pressed onward, eager to unravel the secrets of the mysterious map and discover the hidden treasure that awaited them. Chapter 2: Max's Solo Adventure. Max, filled with excitement and determination, eagerly set off on his own adventure. He clutched his piece of the map tightly in his hand, carefully studying the symbol of the ancient oak tree. As he ventured deeper into the forest, he noticed that the symbol on his map began to glow faintly, pulsing like a heartbeat. This subtle glow seemed to guide him in the right direction, and he couldn't help but feel that he was on the brink of something incredible. As Max wandered through the forest, he encountered a variety of magical creatures. He stumbled upon a grove filled with trees that seemed to whisper and murmur to one another, their leaves rustling as if they were sharing secrets. He saw a group of luminescent butterflies, their wings shimmering with 1,000 colors, dancing through the air in a mesmerizing display. And he even came across a family of tiny, giggling sprites that zipped around him playfully, darting in and out of sight. Each of these encounters only fueled Max's determination to find the treasure hidden beneath the ancient oak tree. He knew that if he could uncover its secrets, he would have an incredible tale to share with his friends when they reunited. As Max continued along the path, the glowing symbol on his map grew brighter and more intense. He knew he must be getting closer to the ancient oak. As he rounded a bend in the path, he spotted the majestic tree, standing tall and proud amidst the dense foliage. Its twisted branches reached for the sky, and its roots sprawled across the forest floor like gnarled fingers. With a surge of excitement, Max approached the tree and began to search for any sign of the hidden treasure. He examined the massive trunk, running his fingers along the rough bark and searching for any hidden crevices or compartments. He scanned the ground, kicking aside leaves and debris in search of any hidden clues. He even climbed partway up the tree, carefully inspecting the branches as he went. But despite his thorough search, Max couldn't find any trace of the treasure. He felt a growing sense of disappointment and frustration as he realized that his quest might be in vain. With a heavy heart, he decided that it was time to return to the meeting spot and share his findings with his friends. As Max retraced his steps through the forest, he couldn't help but feel a pang of envy for his friends, who might have had better luck in their treasure hunts. But he also felt a deep sense of camaraderie and loyalty to his companions, knowing that they were all in this adventure together. He reminded himself that even if he hadn't found the treasure, he had experienced the wonders of the magical forest and forged unforgettable memories along the way. As Max neared the meeting spot, he couldn't wait to hear about his friends' adventures and share his own. He hoped that together, they could piece together the puzzle of the mysterious map and find the treasure that eluded him. Chapter 3, Molly's Quest. Molly, filled with a sense of wonder and anticipation, set off on her own journey, holding her piece of the map with the symbol of the sparkling lake. As she walked deeper into the enchanted forest, she marveled at the beauty of her surroundings. The magical forest seemed to come alive around her, with every leaf and flower pulsing with a vibrant energy. As Molly followed the glowing symbol on her map, she came across a grove of trees with silver trunks and leaves that shimmered like emeralds. A chorus of melodious birdsong filled the air, and as she approached, a group of brightly colored birds burst into the sky, creating a dazzling display of colors. Molly continued on her path, entranced by the wonders she encountered. She stumbled upon a clearing filled with the most exquisite flowers she had ever seen, roses that changed color in the moonlight, daisies that spun like tiny pinwheels, and tulips that seemed to sing as their petals gently swayed. As Molly ventured further, she noticed that the symbol on her map began to glow more brightly, signaling that she was getting closer to the sparkling lake. Her heart raced with excitement as she imagined the treasure that might be hidden there. She quickened her pace, driven by her curiosity and determination. Finally, Molly arrived at the edge of the sparkling lake. The water shimmered like liquid diamonds, reflecting the moonlight in a mesmerizing dance of light. The sight was breathtaking, and Molly couldn't help but pause for a moment, taking in the beauty of the scene before her. Gathering her resolve, Molly began her search for the treasure. She carefully combed the sandy shores, looking for any signs of hidden secrets. She peered into the crystal-clear water, trying to spot anything that might be concealed beneath the surface. She even climbed a nearby tree to get a better view of the lake and its surroundings. Despite her thorough search, Molly couldn't find any trace of the treasure. Disappointment washed over her, but she reminded herself that the real treasure was the adventure itself and the magical world she had the chance to explore. She knew that her friends were counting on her, and she couldn't let them down. With a mix of determination and hope, Molly retraced her steps through the enchanted forest, marveling at the wonders she had discovered along the way. She knew that her friends had embarked on their own adventures, and she couldn't wait to hear their stories and share her own. As she neared the meeting spot, Molly thought about the incredible experiences she had in the magical forest. She knew that even though she hadn't found the treasure, she had uncovered something far more precious, the memories of a fantastic adventure and the knowledge that her friends were by her side, no matter what challenges they faced. Molly's heart swelled with love and gratitude as she arrived at the moonlit clearing, eager to reunite with Max, Mayla, and Miko, and ready to face the next chapter of their enchanted adventure together. Chapter 4, Mayla's Journey. Mayla, the loyal and intelligent dog, eagerly embarked on her own adventure, her tail wagging with excitement as she held her piece of the map featuring the symbol of the colorful meadow. As she ventured deeper into the enchanted forest, her keen senses were flooded with the sights, sounds, and smells of the magical world around her. She passed through a grove of trees with golden leaves that chattered and rustled as if they were engaged in lively conversation. Mayla paused for a moment to listen to their whispers, her ears perked up in curiosity. She then continued on her way, following the glowing symbol on her map. Mayla trotted through a dense thicket filled with plants that seemed to move and sway of their own accord. She discovered a patch of flowers that giggled and tittered when she sniffed them, and bushes that playfully tickled her fur as she brushed past them. The enchanted forest was a symphony of wonder and delight for Mayla, and she reveled in every moment of her journey. As the glowing symbol on her map grew brighter, Mayla knew she was approaching the colorful meadow. Her heart raced with anticipation as she imagined the treasure that might be hidden there. Her nose twitched, picking up new and tantalizing scents that beckoned her forward. When Mayla finally reached the meadow, she was awestruck by the sight before her. The meadow was a kaleidoscope of color, with flowers of every hue and shade blanketing the ground. The air was filled with the sweet fragrance of nectar, and the gentle hum of bees and butterflies flitted about, creating a soothing melody. With her keen senses and unwavering determination, Mayla began her search for the treasure. She sniffed every corner of the meadow, her nose guiding her as she searched for any clues that might lead her to the hidden prize. She dug into the soft earth, creating small holes as she searched for anything buried beneath the surface. She even leaped and climbed the tallest flowers to get a better view of the meadow from above. But despite her diligent search, Mayla couldn't find any trace of the treasure. She felt a pang of disappointment but reminded herself that the journey itself was a treasure worth cherishing. She thought of her friends, Max, Molly, and Miko, and the bond they shared. She knew that they would face the challenges of their adventure together, and that their friendship was the most precious treasure of all. With a renewed sense of determination, Mayla retraced her steps through the enchanted forest, her tail wagging as she thought of the incredible experiences she had and the wonders she had encountered. She knew that her friends had faced their own challenges and adventures, and she couldn't wait to hear their stories and share her own. As Mayla approached the moonlit clearing, her heart swelled with love and loyalty for her friends. She knew that together, they could face any challenge and uncover the secrets of the mysterious map. With her head held high, Mayla entered the clearing, eager to reunite with her friends and continue their enchanted adventure as a team. Chapter 5: Miko's Expedition. Miko, the agile and resourceful cat, set off on his own adventure with his piece of the map, featuring the symbol of the majestic waterfall. With his keen eyes and sharp instincts, he confidently navigated the enchanted forest, eager to unravel the mystery of the hidden treasure. As Miko traversed the magical landscape, he encountered a variety of captivating sights. He came across a grove of trees with bark that shimmered like opals in the moonlight, casting an ethereal glow on the forest floor. He spotted a family of tiny, glowing creatures that darted and danced around him, their delicate wings creating a trail of shimmering stardust. Continuing on his path, Miko discovered a series of vines that seemed to sway and curl, as if beckoning him to climb. Intrigued, he ascended the vines with ease, finding himself high above the forest floor, where he was greeted by a chorus of singing flowers. Their sweet harmonies filled the air, and Miko couldn't help but purr in delight. As the glowing symbol on his map grew brighter, Miko knew he was nearing the majestic waterfall. His whiskers twitched with anticipation as he imagined the treasure that might be hidden there. His heart raced with excitement as he approached the waterfall, the sound of the cascading water growing louder with each step. When Miko finally reached the waterfall, he was mesmerized by the sight before him. The water cascaded down the cliffside, creating a breathtaking display of liquid silver. The mist from the waterfall filled the air, creating a mystical and enchanting atmosphere. With his keen senses and quick wits, Miko began his search for the treasure. He carefully climbed the slippery rocks, inspecting each crevice and ledge for any signs of hidden secrets. He peered behind the curtain of water, looking for any concealed chambers that might hold the treasure. He even dove into the pool at the base of the waterfall, searching the depths for any glimmers of gold or jewels. But despite his thorough search, Miko couldn't find any trace of the treasure. Disappointment weighed heavily on him, but he reminded himself that the adventure itself and the magical encounters he had experienced were invaluable treasures in their own right. He knew that his friends were counting on him, and he couldn't let them down. With a renewed sense of determination, Miko retraced his steps through the enchanted forest, reflecting on the incredible sights and experiences he had encountered along the way. He knew that his friends had embarked on their own adventures, and he couldn't wait to hear their stories and share his own. As Miko neared the moonlit clearing, his heart swelled with pride and affection for his friends. He knew that together, they could face any challenge and uncover the secrets of the mysterious map. With his tail held high, Miko entered the clearing, eager to reunite with Max, Molly, and Mayla, and ready to face the next chapter of their enchanted adventure as a united team. Chapter 6: The Treasure Revealed. As Max, Molly, Mayla, and Miko reunited in the moonlit clearing, they eagerly shared their stories of adventure and the magical wonders they had encountered in the enchanted forest. They spoke of the breathtaking sights, the mesmerizing sounds, and the enchanting creatures they had met on their individual journeys. Despite their incredible experiences, they couldn't help but feel a pang of disappointment that none of them had found the treasure. But as they looked at their pieces of the map, a realization struck them: the map was not meant to be followed individually but rather as a whole. The true treasure could only be revealed when the four pieces were brought together. With a newfound sense of purpose, they carefully placed their map pieces together, watching as the symbols began to glow and merge, forming a complete map. The combined map revealed a new location at the heart of the enchanted forest, where all their paths converged. The friends realized that they had to venture to this mysterious spot to uncover the hidden treasure. With their spirits lifted and their bonds stronger than ever, the four friends embarked on the final leg of their adventure. They retraced their steps through the enchanted forest, taking in the wonders they had previously encountered with fresh eyes and a renewed sense of appreciation. As they approached the heart of the forest, they discovered a hidden glade illuminated by the soft glow of the moonlight. At the center of the glade stood a magnificent tree with branches that seemed to reach for the heavens and roots that sprawled across the ground like a network of veins. The tree's trunk was adorned with intricate carvings, each one telling a story of friendship, adventure, and love. Max, Molly, Mayla, and Miko gathered around the tree, marveling at the beauty and the wisdom it seemed to hold. As they touched the trunk, they felt a sudden surge of warmth and energy, and the carvings began to glow with a soft, golden light. The ground beneath their feet started to shift, and a hidden compartment revealed itself, holding a chest adorned with intricate designs and precious stones. The friends exchanged excited glances before carefully opening the chest, unveiling the treasure within. Inside the chest, they found four beautiful, golden amulets, each one engraved with a symbol from their map pieces: the ancient oak, the sparkling lake, the colorful meadow, and the majestic waterfall. As they held the amulets, they understood that the treasure was not just about material riches but also the bond of friendship and the memories they had created together during their adventure. As the friends placed the amulets around their necks, they felt a sense of unity and love that transcended any physical treasure. They knew that they would always carry the memories of their enchanted adventure in their hearts, and that their friendship was the most precious treasure of all. With their adventure complete, the four friends returned to the moonlit clearing, where they lay down to rest beneath the stars. As they drifted off to sleep, their hearts filled with gratitude and love, they knew that they would never forget their magical nighttime journey. When they awoke the next morning, they found themselves back in their beds, the golden amulets still around their necks. The enchanted forest had vanished, but the memories of their adventure remained, a testament to the power of friendship and the magic of believing in the impossible. And so, Max, Molly, Mayla, and Miko carried the memories of their enchanted adventure with them for the rest of their days, cherishing the unbreakable bond they had forged and the incredible journey they had shared.